I'm really trying here. I am really trying. I just want to upload my assignment. Thank you.
Like wings.
That should be me. This is so sad. Run, girls, run, 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 run. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. You got it, girl. What was I singing before you got it? Oh yeah, that sad song. Oh, I love that. That should be me. This is so sad. That should be me. Look, what's me right now? I am cleaning. My flu is just practically gone. I mean, I still have a little bit of a sniffle here and there, but it's practically gone. So I have to clean now. Everything's off. I don't even know if I should be sitting directly on this, but everything that I used when I was sick, I need to wash and get rid of all the sickness, all the illness. I'm gonna get rid of that medicine area, so I don't invite sickness into my life again. We're entering my birth week. Oh, we're not, because my birthday is on a Sunday. Okay, we're entering Munji's, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. What was this? Oh, it's a scar. It's my last savage week. 21 is leaving the chat. Oh my gosh. I really wanted to do something savage for my savage year, but guys, it wasn't a savage year. It was giving self-exploration. That sounds sexual. Jump, jump, jump. I love that. I really want to get rid of this hair because you see how you saw how there's always more on one side than the other side. I look kind of weird, y'all. Why ain't nobody tell me that? Hi. Ouch. There's baby powder all over my bed to absorb whatever after my illness, whatever bacteria, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I can't sit on my bed. I'm on my very uncomfortable chair, trying to catch up because I've missed like 2 weeks of school, 2 weeks of this class. Mainly because when I went back to class, he performed, and then I didn't feel like going to the next one because he performed in the last one, as if he's the one who will suffer. But as of now, no one is suffering. I can still catch up, and we can forgive each other. I'll go next week. Anyway, yesterday was such a strange day for me. I feel like my brain went to mush. First of all, I was supposed to wake up earlier than usual for a class that I actually like and enjoy. I think I talked about that class. I was supposed to go the next morning, and then the lecturer sent a message in the group saying that he was sorry and there'd be no class that day. But I don't know what happened. I didn't really understand. I know it's straightforward, but I didn't really understand. I didn't know that it was the lecturer. And then I checked his name and I didn't know what my lecturer's name was. My bad. And then I checked his DP to see if it was him, and it looked like this other man in my class. So I thought, oh, it's a student. A student has just said there's no class. So I wanted to confirm, and I sent a message saying, so there's no class today. And immediately I sent it, I felt something off. I was like, I feel like one of those people that has seen there's no class, and then they're asking, is there class? But then I was also anxious about it because it was an early class and I had to start preparing for it soon if there was going to be class. No one responded because it was a dumb question. I even deleted that message after time passed because I was like, oh my gosh. I realized later, oh, the lecturer sent that message, and so yeah, duh, there's no class. Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. My name isn't my name on WhatsApp, so I hope people won't know that it's me. And people don't know me in that class anyway, except for one person. And she definitely has my number saved and saw that message. But, better to be dumb in front of one person than the whole class. But I felt shy. I felt shy. I got up later that day, and I was on my way to a friend's room when I bumped into someone. I didn't bump into him. He was passing, and I was passing, and then he looked at me. And I noticed him looking at me because he was quite close, but I didn't recognize him, so I didn't know why he was looking at me. And then he said hi, and then I thought he was on the phone or something, so I looked at his ears because he wasn't holding a phone in his hand. So I looked at his ears to see if he had like earplugs in or whatever, and he didn't, and he was looking directly at me. Then I realized he was talking to me, and I was like, hi. He stopped, so I also stopped, and then he goes, you're on YouTube, right? And then I said, And then he said, I've checked out some of your videos. I didn't know what to say, you guys. My mind just blanked. So I'm like, I look, and then I'm like, okay. And then he looked a bit confused, and I was still a bit confused. And And then his other friend was like looking at me like, who is he even talking to on YouTube? Board? The whole thing was just, it became very overwhelming very quick. And then I just turned around and left. And as I did that, I was like, it seems like I shouldn't have said okay. And I thought, is he going to think I'm rude for saying okay? Usually when such things happen to me and I don't have like a response on deck, I just respond to what's been said to me. So I understand how in my mind I've checked out some of your videos. Okay sounds like a normal response to that. It's like, okay. But then proper etiquette would have me say thank you. So if you're watching this, I was just confused. Thank you for watching our videos. I appreciate. And then my last blunder of the day was when I spent a good portion of my time at the mall trying to withdraw money from a card I did not transfer funds to. Tell me why. I contacted my bank, everything. They sent me a message about how I couldn't access funds temporarily, and I was like, what's going on? Only to go home and find out that I didn't transfer funds to that card. And so the whole time I was like, they'll swallow my card at this point. Every ATM is refusing me to withdraw money. Fancy, I just didn't transfer funds, guys. Yeah, that was me. Life, you guys. I'm hoping that stops this week. I'm trying to get things off my mind so I can at least be a functioning human being, because there's a lot on my mind. And I get a bit confused when there's a lot on my mind, like a lot of pending tasks. So you hear the people pray. Hey, that's me. Pray for my mind. Ooh, I was going through it. Hi, everyone. I just want to say that I came to Wendy's room and she watched me pour salt in my tea. Why did you watch me? I think it was your plan. Clearly, she's not the brightest flower in the garden, but that's okay. What she lacks in common sense, she makes up for in entertainment because of her lack of common sense. Except put a tablespoon in the house. And you know what's making me so glad? What? I'd been looking at it, right? And I was like, I kind of want to take a sip. But then I was like, let me wait for a bit before I go and bake, because it's going to be too hot. And I don't like things which burn my tongue. So it would have been me to discover. And it was so, and it's so salty, oh my gosh. Oh. And so hot. Yeah, that's so disgusting, right? I even use a handle. I'm not down. Hey, you came to call me hot. What? Ew. I told you 2 halves of the whole thing. No, there's something just wrong with my mind. It's every day, it's normal. This is so bad. It reminds me of an essay when I put sugar in my eggs and the egg is coffee. So clearly, not the first time. As in essay, they look the same. The sugar and salt look the same. But even like a quote that they used to like putting on Facebook. I don't trust anyone, even salt looks like sugar. Exactly. Fine sugar. I'll be putting. Bye. Please start from the beginning. Why do I do this to myself? Like, I was seated waiting for Chibozu and Coco. Seated there by the cafe at Levy. And then this girl comes in and she's like, oh, hi. I even hug her. And she's like, she's like, no, what are you doing? I was like, I'm at Zika, so my third year, blah, blah. But she goes, oh, no, I'm working now. I work in town, blah, 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 blah. I said, oh, that's nice. And she's like, okay, bye. I said, bye. Have fun. Why? It was 17 hours. Why is there have fun? Guys, I stood and then I'm pushing the truck and I'm like, have fun. These things remain with you. Even I'm just look. Have fun. Wait, someone just said bye. You. Thank you. And that too. Thank you. You greet somebody. Say I told you I was greeting whoever. What's his name? It froze. I started thinking about why. You guys, social. Fuck with this. Pray for me.
you say I'm wrong, yeah. Wanna talk about us, yeah. Wanna talk about us, baby.